comment on it briefly while I'm waking up, turning the lights on here in a few minutes. But while it's on my mind, like I'll go to a new panel or a new place, and I'll get up on panel at the request of the host, and a bunch of ladies in the chat, and I get to dance and do my thing. And then I look at the side chat, and they'll be like, the guy, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, every single comment from more than positive. He's so cute. He's got high energy. This is now the party's starting, blah, blah, blah. Why the discrepancy? It's so telling, you know what I mean? So, only 10 actually believe the things that they're saying. That's what's funny. But it's jealousy masked as trolling. But here's the thing, the people that know me know I'm super humble. I always just try to fit in and be respectful, especially if I'm going to a new channel for the first time. I'm just there to cheer everybody else up. I'm not there to say, hey, look at me. Aren't I awesome? You know what I mean? And yeah, I have gimmicks and tools and things that I use that are to help everyone have a good time. If not everyone likes me, that's fantastic. I'm not going for that. You know, I don't think I look that good. I mean, maybe I look okay for my age, but I'm not like broadcasting, hey, I'm a good looking guy. Except in my workouts, I like talk about losing. Yeah, so loosen up, guys. I probably have the same personality you guys do, you know. Um, I don't know. I have enough problems in my life. You don't have to be jealous of me for just one thing that seems apparent or whatever. And beauty's in the eye of the beholder anyway. Not everyone thinks I look good. So some people tell me I have a big nose or I'm too fat or too skinny. You know, my weight fluctuates a lot. Yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. You never know a person unless you talk to them or walk a mile in their shoes and explore a little more with them, you know. Life's full of interesting twists and surprises. You never know with people. You can only read so much behind their eyes at the story they have to tell without picking their brain about it and finding out on your own. So don't judge a book by its cover. But yeah, just take me at surface level. If I come up to party, that's what I'm there for, you know. Shed a little light and joy in my day before I get back to the grind and try to add a little light and joy while I can in my short time left on this earth. So thank you guys. Um, but I've never been much as far as hang out and they are better listeners. They're more sensitive, better conversationalists. They check all the boxes that I need checked. So it's not a huge loss for me if a bunch of, beer swilling football jocks don't want to party with me. I don't lose any sleep over it. But when they all just say I'm gay, it's so convenient. There's no thinking outside the box. There's no innovation. There's nobody like really cool. Eddie M's okay, but even he is a royal piece of poo-poo. Oh, just a bunch of jealous British motherfucks, like over at Natty's and a couple other say any specific names. Everyone said I was gay. You know that. You've seen it. Even you. But even like Toki the other day, he's never liked me and he's always been condescending, especially when people double down on the compliments. So I finally stopped and I'm like, I think he thinks I'm infringing on his territory because he always brings up that he's an OG and he's been there for 10 years or whatever. Not necessarily a brag, but anyway, and then I'm like, okay, I think I tried to feel a little empathy and I was like, okay, if some hot shot came stomping into my place that I've been hanging out for years and got all this attention, I would feel kind of weird too. But I'm not there to like steal his thunder. I'm there to blend in and crack wise. You know, Everyone compliments everybody else by their presence of we're different by design and we're meant to build each other up, you know. Yeah, a perv. I guess that's better than being gay. How dare you? Um, oh yeah, and British people have different senses of humor. I don't care. I'm just making like an observation. You know what I mean? Like when a guy gets jealous, it's easy for him just to insult and then put it out of his mind. You know, that's like a technique, the bob and weave technique. But if it helps you guys, I'm a piece of crap. I'm quirky. I'm always spilling things and screwing up my relationships and all this other stuff. But I don't know. Plus, I never know how I come across. I just like to be goofy. I could be suave and get a million chicks and have all the symbolism, the right facial expression at the right time, wear a fancy tuxedo on my streams. You know, I just like to be me and keep it simple when I can and have a nice outlet for my talk and therapy and shit. All right, guys, that's it. See you around these YouTube streets.